Stay bird gang up. You already know the deal. Let's get into it. Welcome, cool cats and doggies, to another episode of FiqNSneaks. Today we'll be trying a new series on the channel, one where I bridge more things that I like. Obviously, I'm in love with sneakers, but I also love sports. So I decided to do a little recap of the first week of the NFL and then some shoes that corresponds with whatever teams I talk about. So it's just something to do to bridge sneakers and football, because that's like a lot of my time. If you're new to the channel, make sure you like, subscribe, and turn that notification bell so you can catch all the content on this channel. At the end of the video, make sure you leave a comment below if you bang with it. And make sure to check me out on Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, everywhere, all the time. I'm in these streets, you know how I do. Bird gang salute. Now, let's hop into this video. So first of all, I want to say shout out to everybody who's still here right now in this current video, because if you don't watch football and you're not into sneakers, then I guess the only reason why you're here is because of my dimples. I don't know why y'all here, but I'm glad y'all still here. So let's first start off with a banger schnitzels. I think every week we're going to start off with a banger schnitzels, all right? And what a banger schnitzels is when someone get banged, when they get blown out the park, when they don't step up to expectations. And that would be, for week one, the Green Bay Packers. They got banger schnitzeled, okay? They lost, what, 38-3? Yo, and Jameis Winston was eating dubs. I'm not going, y'all not gonna ever catch me doing that. But shout out to the Saints for banging them. Okay, they got their they got murked, yo. That I don't know, man. I didn't see that coming. Obviously, the spread was I think 3.5. If I can remember, you know, we gotta talk about that because everybody talks about betting now, right? That game was crazy. The Saints weren't in New Orleans because of the hurricane that just passed, so they were playing in Jacksonville. And the Packers was obviously favored because they were the first seed in the NFC last year, and this is supposed to be Aaron Rodgers and Devontae's tour. A little revenge tour, final year type thing, but they got banged, yo. Jameis Winston looked like a number 1 overall pick quarterback, and then a bunch of random people just showed up, and look, as an Eagles fan, I can't stand the Saints, but shout out to the Saints. And for the Saints, if I was ever wearing a Saints jersey, okay, see that's where we're tying everything in, I would probably wear the DMP 6s. Let me put that on the screen wherever we put it at, the DMP 6s. That's a clean shoe. I remember back in the day, my boy Jeff had it with a Deuce McAllister jersey. So, I mean, I assume someone's going to have it with a Kamara jersey or a Cameron Jordan jersey or a Malcolm Jenkins. Shout out to X-Bird Gang. You know how we do, Bird Gang. But, yeah, man. Shout out to the Saints and that banger schnitzels, and the DMPs is what I would be choosing for them this week. And that is number 1, the banger schnitzels. Number 2 on today's agenda would be the injury bug. All right, and so we will start off with the Ravens and the Raiders. Shout out to the Raiders for getting that win. I've always liked Derek Carr, even though most people don't agree to that statement, but I do think that you guys benefited from the Ravens just getting decimated by injury. So sorry, Baltimore, and I can shout out those fans too, but y'all got a rough year coming in. It's unfortunate because y'all got a squad, and I love Lamar, and that man needs to go get his contract done, yo. So we won't talk about the Ravens and their sneakers today. I'll say that for another day because, man, I love purple. I got a bunch of shoes I rock with that. We're going to talk about the Raiders, and I'm going to go a little off-brand, or maybe more brand for me, but off-brand for others, all right? Most people would probably say something really basic, but I'm in the DMV, so I got to give you a specific shoe that I would rock with that Raiders jersey. And that would be the metallic silver foam posits. Yes, the metallic silver pro foam posits. This is one of my favorite foam posits of all time. The DMV obviously represents foams just like New York does. And that just goes so clean with that Raiders jersey. Go get yourself a Josh Jacobs jersey or a Darren Waller jersey. How did that man get 19 targets in the game? And rock it with some foams, because not only did they cover the 4.5, they won. And that's what you should do. And they're in Vegas now, so shout out to them. But that was number 2, the injury bug. Number 3 will be about 2 teams with playoff aspirations and had an unlikely outcome. And that is the Arizona Cardinals against the Tennessee Titans. Now, yo, Allen and Carl, I don't care how y'all feel right now. Y'all also got the banger schnitzels. And I talk mad trash about Cliff Kingsbury. I think that spread 4 wide receiver stuff don't work. But yo, Kyler and them boys were murking y'all, dog. Anyone who knows Fiq knows that. I love DeAndre Hopkins. I wish he was traded to the Eagles last year. And I love Stephon Diggs. And DeAndre Hopkins made Kristen Fuller look like Wakala. He made Who else is over there? Jackrabbit. He shouldn't even have that nickname no more. Janoris Jenkins got the banger schnitzels. Yo, they all just, I don't know, man. And so, Julio dropping balls. I love Arthur Wine, but Julio Bones Jones is dropping balls. They got banged. But we won't talk about the Titans because they lost, but we will talk about the winners, and that is the Arizona Cardinals. So what shoes would I wear with that D-Hop jersey, or that Kyler Murray jersey, or that 5-sack Chandler Jones jersey? One of my favorite grills that I hope comes out eventually. I've been waiting for these since I was like 7. I guess I missed out on them in 2010. I think they came back out in 2010. True Red 12s, aka Cherry 12s, yo. Jordan Brand, let me get these, yo. I'm not going to rock it with a Cardinals jersey, obviously, because I'm not a Cardinals fan. But I need these joints, and they do go hella perfect with that Cardinals jersey. Hella. So let me get those Cherry 12s. I need them joints, and they will go perfect with that jersey. Number 4 is 2 teams that no one was looking at because we don't think they have playoffs aspirations, but somehow we were still surprised. I'm going to go with, just because it was a revenge game, I'm going to go with the Jets versus the Carolina Panthers. And the reason why is Zach Wilson looked impressive, but Sam Darnold and Robbie Anderson got their revenge. And I don't know about Sam Darnold, jury's still out. Yo, Robbie's my boy, yo. He's a Florida Jet that went to Temple. I was born in Temple Hospital. Like, shout out to the Panthers for winning that game. I don't know what you're going to do in the South with the Bucks and the Saints looking like they're not getting the drop off, but shout out to the Panthers for that win. Sam Darnold and Robbie getting y'all revenge. Shout out to Zach Wilson looking decent. And shout out to my boy Joe Douglas, an ex-Eagle. Yeah, I mean, we always got to represent the squad, you know. Y'all got something cooking over there, so it might be a couple years behind because the AFC East is kind of strong. But Zach Wilson looked good. Y'all just got to protect him, make sure he doesn't get hurt. For the Panthers, though, yo, that Christian McCaffrey stuff is cheesy, yo. I saw just a screenplay, a dump-off play. Every time I turn around, 22 was getting the ball. If you have first in your fantasy league, week 1, you're just a luck box, yo. And if somehow you didn't go CMC, you're tripping. But, yeah. And the shoe that I would, this is so easy. This is so easy. Those University Blue ones, man, are just gorgeous. Like I said, I've had those trophy rims on the channel. I haven't had those fragment ones on the channel. But I do not care, yo. Those University Blue ones are just gorgeous. And that's clearly what I would wear with that jersey. I think that might be the perfect match so far. Baby blue, white, and black. Baby blue, white, and man, gorgeous. Gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. So, University Blue ones would be my choice for that jersey for this week. And now 5, where we go out, finish it off at, is my favorite teams. And yes, that's a plural, and I'll explain that one time only so people understand what it is and they don't get it confused. Born in Philly, diehard Eagles fan, 99.9999, love my team. But the first time I was ever introduced with football was Randy Moss. So I got a tidbit love for the Vikings. And that's just dissipated over the years, especially after they traded Diggs. But I still love Harrison Smith, and I still like a couple of their players. So I would be fake if I didn't let y'all know that, even though I really don't care for them at all, outside of I wish we had Justin Jefferson. But I also think Jalen Reagor's about to cook as the number 2. So that's just life, and that's just where we're at, because I'm me. So, talking about the Vikings first, I think you might as well just wrap up the season, yo. I know that it was week 1, and I don't care, yo. You can't lose to the Bengals. Shout out to Burrow and Jamar Chase not dropping balls, Higgins and Boyd and Joe Smoky Barbecue mixing. All y'all cat, whatever. Y'all got y'all dubbed. But the Vikings, yo, come on, yo. Patrick Peterson, what are you doing? P squared? You shouldn't even be called that no more, dog. What are you doing, yo? So I know they didn't have Anthony Barr. I do not care. What were y'all doing? I'm just being real. Like, I know mad friends who, I'm not encouraging betting, but my friends clearly indulge in that. And they lost all their parlays and spreads over them losing 3. And uncharacteristic too, Dalvin Cook fumbling. Even if I know potentially his leg was down or whatever, it doesn't matter. You should have banged them. So, yeah, that was tough. And so, we're not talking about your shoes today. We're talking about the Bengals shoes. And this is another easy one. The colors is black, orange, and white. You know we're going with shattered backboards. The question is, are we going with shattered backboard 1s or shattered backboard 2.0s? I think we're going to go with shattered backboard. I think we're going to go shattered backboard 1s. One of the best ones ever made, just because of the fact that we usually don't get orange on shoes, and they blessed us with that, and that kind of started the trend for shattered backboard and starfish Most of my friends just call them shattered backboards. We don't really like that starfish comment, but yeah, man, that goes perfect with their jerseys. And that was the first team, and now let's go to the second team. And obviously the last part of this video is the Eagles. So I must just say that we banged the Dirty Birds. Sorry, Georgie. Sorry, Dixon. We banged y'all. Y'all know what it was. You know how it's going to come. We banged y'all. We're first in the NFC East, and that's only for 1 week. So I'm going to chill on that part. But a dub is a dub. We beat y'all by 26. Kyle Pitts did nothing. Ridley was shut down by Schley. Matty Ice looked cold. Not in a good way. Yo, I should be a poet or something. But you know, it looked promising. I know it's against the Falcons, so Bird game's relaxed. But it looked promising. Hurts looked good. Devontae Smith looked good. Rager looked good. Goddard looked good. Ertz looked good. Sanders looked good. Gainwell looked good. Mulata looked good. Yo, I did not see that contract coming, yo. I'm a realist. I didn't see that coming, yo. You serious? So, I mean, yeah, we need Rodney McLeod to get back healthy, please. You know what I mean? Hope Marcus Epps comes out of the concussion protocol, please, you know. I know all about my team, but yo, a shoe that I would wear with the Bird game would be those Altitude 13s. I gotta start off slight for y'all. I just remember winning those back in the day and wasn't able to get them. Got that little subtle green that goes so nice with the Kelly green. That's not even Kelly green, but it's just so nice, just black and green. We never really got a lot of black and green shoes back in the day, so I don't know if I'll be able to find 16 black and green shoes if I keep talking about my team each week. But for week 1, those Altitude 13s are a must. And I know a lot of people don't like 13s because for some odd reason 7 through 14 or 7 through 23 if you want, it's forgotten. People only like 1 through 6 and 11. Well, 13s are fire, and not just for ball. That shoe is fire. With that all said and done, there you go, my first ever episode of Football and Sneakers. If you like the little fusion that I just try to combine just to let y'all know a little more about me, make sure you let me know in the comments. And next week I'll try to do different upsets or different teams or whatever the case, but I will always attempt to talk about the Bird gang, as you see. Custom Kobe Bryant jersey, RIP to Mamba. You know what it is, gang. So, let me know in the comments if you liked it. Until the next time, I'ma holla at y'all. Bye-bye. Bird gang. Bye-bye. Bird gang.